Today we will talk about how to start a business with no money. Have you ever dreamed of owning a business? I can't blame you. The advantages, after all, are crystal clear. Mainly, you get to be your own boss, set your own hours, and make a living off of a passion. Because of this, it's not surprising that about 3 in 5 Americans, 61%, have an idea for starting a business, and about a third, 34%, have had more than one idea. Despite this, it remains a dream to many due to funding constraints. In fact, according to Zapier, 63% of Americans haven't followed through with starting a business due to a lack of funding. To be fair, that's a valid concern. After all, it costs money to start a business. And, if you're already on a limited budget, this could further complicate matters. There is some good news though. A business can be started, or even expanded, for free if you think strategically and utilize available resources. Take advantage of what you have. Let's say that you love pizza. Who doesn't? But, you're such an avid pizza fan that you want to have your own pizzeria. Even if you actually know how to make a mouth-watering pie that people would line up for, you need a lot of money up front. Besides a physical location, you need key equipment like pizza ovens. Simply going the food truck route would also cost a pretty penny. Another option? About taking your passion and knowledge and sharing it with others through a blog. Believe it or not, you can set up your own blog via Blogger or Medium. So, that means you're only investing your time. And, eventually, when you get a following you can make money with ads and affiliate marketing. That's just a long way of saying that when starting a new business, consider what you have at your fingertips. What unique skills do you currently possess? Do you have any past experience? What areas are you knowledgeable in? Identify your relationships with others, map out your network of contacts, and consider how your connections can assist you in using what you have to your advantage. What are your resources and what can you access? Consider what you have available in greater detail than what springs to mind immediately. And, you should also document your findings so that you take stock of what you already have and how that can assist you. Focus on businesses that require little upfront capital. After considering what you have at your disposal, are there any low-cost business ideas that correspond? Again, if you're a pizza aficionado, then starting a blog is an obvious business idea that requires little capital upfront. In fact, the number of businesses you can start today requires little or no money initially. Particularly, service-based businesses. A service-based business is one in which you sell services as your primary product. Due to the fact that you won't be selling products, you won't need inventory, a shop to manufacture the goods or a warehouse to store them. Almost any service business can be started on a shoestring budget. Online businesses, especially, are well suited to this. Often, you need nothing more than a computer, an internet connection, and your time. Suggestions would be consulting, freelancing, or drop shipping. There are also offline ideas like dog walking or being an Airbnb host. Vet your idea. You're probably going to put money into your idea eventually, even if you're reinvesting the profits. Before you put money in your business, make sure you validate your idea within your trusted circle, says Fahim Sheikh, owner of SaaS company Trellis. Sometimes, we think we have a great idea, but when we explain it or pitch it to others, we often realize that the concept may be a tough sell. It's important to ensure your idea has legs that will make it worth your time and ultimately earn you a profit despite the low startup costs. Calculate essential business expenses. It's always a good idea to calculate your expected costs before you start a business with no money. Why? Because this will establish a savings goal so you have enough money to get started. Don't quit your day job. It's cool to have a big idea. It's even cooler to actually make that idea a reality. But, let's be real here. Ideas don't put food on the table. It's rarely a good idea to quit your day job and start a business that hasn't been tested. Moreover, your chances of succeeding are better if you stay employed at your day job. The reason? As you begin and build your business, it will be easier for you to take risks if you have a steady income. Although this may be difficult at first, it will help you scale your business faster. Additionally, this gives you the freedom to pursue new opportunities. Additionally, you can invest and grow your business faster with your income. You will also find transitioning from an employee into a business owner much easier once your business begins to thrive. In other words, you should build a solid foundation if you hope to achieve long-term success. How long should you keep your day job? That depends. However, it's suggested that wait until you have at least 6 months of expenses saved. It usually takes about 6 months before you begin to see any cash flow. So, if having this stashed away prevents you from living on credit or depleting your savings, invest only what you can afford to lose. A golden rule of investing is to never invest money that you can't afford to lose. And that definitely also applies to starting a business. You can maintain flexibility in the business by investing only what you can afford to lose. It also reduces stress and prevents overreaching. And you may never launch your business because you'll invest only when you expect a specific return. As an example, let's say that there's a person who refuses to quit their well-paying job until they find one that pays more. In contrast, one might decide to invest a small amount of money in 3 years into a project that they're passionate about, regardless of whether it will pay more than they're making now. Minimize your spending. When starting a business with no money, lower your costs as much as possible. You can start by taking these steps. Work from home. A business that can be run from home requires less capital than a storefront, warehouse, or office. Enact a spending freeze. Choose a length of time, whether a week, a month or 6 months, during which you do not purchase any products or services you do not need. Invest in only what's essential. Deciphering wants from needs can be tricky. In general, if something is essential to your survival, then it counts as a need. For your business, this should be directly related to revenue generation, such as marketing and training. Get in the trenches. Who else is going to invest as much time, energy, and resources into your business as you? No one. With that in mind, you're going to have to put in the time and effort as a business owner. What's more, you're also going to have to wear multiple hats until you can afford to hire freelancers or employees. Many entrepreneurs have created wildly successful businesses from scratch, oftentimes with no outside funding and on the side of a day job. A great idea, commitment, and an entrepreneurial spirit will see you further than you think. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.